What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess from She Vibes, and Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio. They have two convenient locations on the east side, East 200th Street. You'll call 216-531-7373, or the west side, Pearl Road, at 216-398-7373. Mention Red Line Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. And always remember, it's definitely a vibe.
Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy. I got to talk to you about something important. Growing Wings Adult Services. You know, they're actually the official sponsor of the new state-of-the-art Studio 2 for Red Line Radio LLC. But Growing Wings Adult Services, they have been in business for 5 years. They have 5 years experience of working with adults with disabilities. If you need more information, you got to call my girl Lisa. Call her at 234-334-7547. Don't forget Growing Wings Adult Services, and make sure you ask for Lisa.
What's going on, everybody? It is 10 Buck 2 from 10 Buck Tuesday. And you know, I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time.
This is really gross, but dirty trash cans can pose a serious health risk to you and your family. The pungent smell can attract rats and flies, not to mention maggots, both of which can contain dangerous diseases transferable to humans. Your dirty trash can is susceptible to harboring dangerous bacteria. Contact Brandon at Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning today at 440-752-1533 or find them on Facebook. Veteran owned and operated and eco-friendly. Again, call Brandon at 440-752-1533.
Damn, son, this beat is lit. Another Major League Entertainment production.
Oh, yeah. It's Pizzle. Yo. I hear the loose talk that you're saying, how Don's not the greatest. Guess what, you little haters? I'm back from hiatus. I've been the shit since VCRs and Beta, stumping niggas in the yard like I was one of the Thetas. And I ain't trying to hear about who the fuck's your favorite. Vince Carter on the floor, outlasts all the players. Jumping still wet, still in the greatest shape. My prime is still going. Check my game tape. I'm still fly from paper planes to J's. Not rich, just got a good job, bro. Okay, still in my Levi's, 501's classic, fresh out the cleaners, all pressed in plastic. I be out in Beachwood, Nordstrom's in Satchville. Buy it off the mannequin and throw it in the bag. Shit, everything sexy from cologne to the fashion. I don't know who dressing y'all. Y'all look like trash. Shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, this is a small soft flex, but I got the best opening pod song out there. Fuck it, let it rock, T.
Guess you got the swagger back, riding on my high horse. Yeah, without the MAGA hat, photo shoot fresh. Go take your pictures. Damn, I look good in these watch denim sixes. Cop me a pair and a pair for the missus. If she want it, she can get it, cause I got it, it ain't tricking. Niggas pocket watching, getting all up in their feelings. Like my nigga Nova said, why you all in my business? Funny style rappers, yeah, I heard you little disses. Shooting at a moving target, niggas aiming and they missing. Spending all that time clout chasing, ass kissing. You can't even run your team, you fire Freddie Kitchens. Barely use Twitter, but I'm still a topic trending. Couple Facebook tags, couple Instagram mentions. Kill all competition, I'm the top of my division. Keep your fake accolades, keep your top 10 list, bitch.
That's not a soft flex. That's a big flex. You can fade that out. Give me a couple air horns. Yes, indeed. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. This is Club Pizzle. I am, of course, him. They call me Pizzle. Some call me Pod God. My wife calls me Bay. Uncle Don, all them good shits. I'm him. Just say it. Just call me him. Next week, my name in the corner down there, just put him. That's gonna be me. I am him. I want to welcome again, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank everybody for y'all continued support. Those numbers are going up, and I really appreciate that. Even though it's a lot of people who don't catch it live. Y'all catch it through the week. I'm paying attention. I don't really give a fuck about the numbers, but I do give a fuck about the numbers. That's $2 more in the swear jar. Let me go on. I'm gonna have to add these on up in there. I brought singles today because I ain't throwing another 20 up in there. Get that. Yeah, it is. Swear jar is here. I'm gonna get a sponsor for the swear jar. Yeah, get a sponsor to throw like 100 in there so then I can just go off, you know. Let me read these sponsors of a couple of sponsors we got here. Big ups to Dynatech. They are the only saw blade company recommended by the pavement marking manufacturing industry. Located in Elyria, Ohio, Dynatech is committed to being the top diamond saw blade company around the world. Contact Dynatech today. Call 1-800-446-9001. Email at sales@dynatech.com or visit their website at dynatech.com. So big shout outs to the good people over at Dynatech. They're one of the newer sponsors here. So big ups to them. Also, One of One Sports Cars and Memorabilia, located at 13221 Prospect Road in Strongsville, Ohio. Call them today at 440-638-4044 for all your sports card memorabilia. I think I might need to give them a call, or I'm gonna go out there and check them out and see what they got. I've been slowly getting my collection up just a little bit, just a tad bit. I be trying, but then I get stuff and forget that I have it because I got like a bunch of bobbleheads and stuff. I got a box full of memorabilia and a bunch of stuff in my basement that I need to go through and set up because I haven't set my basement up. I be lazy, I'm telling you. The way my work schedule is, sometimes I just want to go to bed, come home, wake up, watch a little TV, go to work, come home. Little stuff like that. It'd be like that. $10 my guy. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you feeling, man?
I am feeling great. I am on the final day of my 12-day stretch that I usually do every 2 weeks. So this is my weekend off. So I'm good. I'm happy.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good. I'm happy for you. Then you get the weekend off there.
Yeah, 2 whole days. I don't know what to do with myself.
You're gonna be maxing and relaxing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Madden actually because Madden dropped tomorrow. Well, see, I'm gonna explain that. We got stuff to get to, but I want to get this out of the way real quick. Madden drops tomorrow. Is Madden Day, and EA has their thing that you can download and play the game early. So let me go ahead. Let me go and pre-order this. Let me go and get the EA Play. It's $5 a month. It's $5, whatever. I spend $5 on less. So I'm waiting and waiting. I did all of this like Sunday or Monday. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wake up Tuesday and be getting ready to play. So I have my phone set up where I can access the game from wherever I'm at in my house because I keep the PlayStation in the basement or whatever. It got this countdown clock on there, and it's like, I see it downloading. I'm like, oh yeah, it's getting ready to download. I get home from work. It's like it's downloading. So by the time I wake up, I'm gonna be able to play Madden. It's go time. It's up. I get up and I see this damn countdown clock. You talk about disappointment. So then I go do a little more research. They're like, well, this is only available for the All Madden edition, and I'm not paying $100. Sorry. I mean, I ain't cheap, but what I need $100 game for, it just only gives you a few little extra little perks for like the Ultimate Team, Madden Ultimate Team, and I don't even play that, so I don't really need that. So it is what it is on that front. But I'll be playing Madden for the most part all day tomorrow when I wake up, when I get off work. You Madden? You do Madden?
I really stopped at PlayStation 2, man. After PS2,
Dang.
for me, Madden.
That's a long time, man. You missed a
Yeah.
whole bunch of good stuff.
I've played a couple, but
You
like
missed the good stuff.
I feel like the new one after when the way the new ones was running was weird for me. So I had to stop it. I might pick it up and play like I played the one where he had the little season when you played the homie.
Mm-hmm.
Like how FIFA did with the one dude. I did that, but I ain't really play Madden for real. I'm a 2K nigga.
Ah, see. I mean, 2K is broken. 2K ain't changed in like years.
This one's supposed to be changing
We'll see.
23.
We'll see. I see y'all in the chat. Big Dave. Big shout outs to Dave, man. You get well soon, man. You get your butt back here. We got things to talk about. We got Madden to play. I'm glad you in the chat. Who else is in the chat? My girl Nina Nicole is in the chat. Hey, Nina. One of these days, you're going to have to get up here. When you're in the city, you got to get up here. You got to come to Club Pizzle and come kick it. Also, Jessica's in the building. What up, Jess? Jessica's always in the building. Glad you're here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. It's finally over. We can finally move on. It's over. Thank goodness, a big sigh of relief. If y'all heard it at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whenever it came down, there's a big sigh of relief in Cleveland and in Berea. Deshaun Watson officially suspended for 11 games and fined $5 million. This was the settlement. They made a settlement, and there go our motorcycles. Thank you. Get that shit out of the way early. That's another dollar. But the decision came down. They were negotiating this for a few weeks, for a couple of weeks, probably since they assigned the attorney to hear the appeal. How funny, this is America. How funny is America? How do you get a lawyer to overturn a judge's decision? Isn't that backwards?
Seem backwards as
Doesn't
hell.
it sound backwards? But anyway, I mean, they finally come to this agreement, and me personally, I'm happy that this is finally over with. We know how many games that we're not going to have Deshaun Watson. Now the fans, y'all can move on and get ready for this season. Because, like I said, I'm not involved in it, but I'm tired. I mean, this thing has been dragging along. I mean, I knew when we made the deal in March to trade for him that, all right, we're going to have to, there's going to be some litigation going on. I mean, I know litigation. It takes a while. I was watching some guy on TV, and he was saying, usually these things are a minimum of 30 days. A minimum of 30 days from hearing to decision time. Judge Sue L. Robinson made her decision in maybe 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, or something like that. It was, and it took them all of 3 days to appeal. And it's been 2 weeks since the initial decision and the appeal. And since the appeal, they've been in negotiations. The Players Association and the league. Deshaun has been at practice. and Jimmy Haslam and D Haslam, who all came out and spoke today. I'm gonna get to that. They all came out today, and they weren't involved. I don't know who knew that. I know I knew that. I don't know. I don't know who all knows how these things work. If y'all thought that Deshaun was on a Zoom call with Demerit D. Smith with the Players Association and Roger Goodell with the NFL, no idea. No idea. I'm gonna get to that, Dave. But listen, it's over with. I'm glad it's over with. Really, seriously. I know you Browns fans, I know that y'all are happy that it's over with, even though a lot of y'all are still going to keep harping on this and y'all are still going to keep bringing it up. Now, the Browns released a statement on the behalf of Deshaun Watson. This is not, and I'm a listen, I keep it honest here. I'm the honest person. I'm gonna give y'all my takes, and I'm gonna give y'all my honest. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna pull the curtain back, as they would say. I know I saved the damn statement. Can you throw the statement up here for me, Tim? Statement from Deshaun Watson, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not from Deshaun Watson. It says, I am grateful that the disciplinary process has ended and extremely appreciative of the tremendous support I've received throughout my short time with the Browns organization. I apologize once again for any pain this situation has caused. I take accountability for the decisions I made. My focus going forward is working to become the best version of myself on and off the field and supporting my teammates, however possible, while I'm away from the team. I'm excited about what the future holds for me in Cleveland. Check this out. That is not a statement from Deshaun Watson. I'm going to tell you who that is a statement from. That is a statement from someone that works for the Cleveland Browns that they pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to make statements like this. They are called public relations people. I don't know how many people knew that, but if you don't know, now you know.
Nigga.
But that's what it is. And anytime you see statements like this, that's usually where it comes from. It comes from somebody who goes to school for it. And that's crazy. There are people who actually go to college and they have degrees in things like public relations. And every billion-dollar corporation has them. So that's that. Because Deshaun Shore his tone was a little different in his press conference. I mean, he did say he apologized, and they asked him and said, if you didn't do anything wrong, why are you apologizing? He was saying, well, there are people who may have been triggered by that. Honestly, I don't think he should have talked today. I think that was kind of a foul up on the Browns' behalf. I mean, I know they want this thing to be over. And it's like, we're going to throw you out there and we're going to let you talk. But the thing about media, and the tricky thing about media.
My bad.
One thing you don't know, they will ask there are four different people ask a question, four different media members ask a question, they're asking the same question, they're just asking it in their way, and they're going to try to get an answer out of it. They're like the White House correspondents. They all ask these questions, and they'll ask the same question and trying to get the answer that they want to get out of you. So they can say, well, you just said this, and I act, what I'm saying? That's how the media, they're tricky. They trick you. They like to trick you. But again, he felt like he didn't do anything wrong. And I think he feels that way because there were no criminal charges filed. But the court of public opinion And a lot of these, yes, racist bigots out here,
You suck.
are going to hold this over his head for life. There are a lot of Browns fans that are saying that this right here was the last straw. A non-violent offense. So let me go through some history here. And I'm not even going to go back that far. I'm not even going to go back to 89 with Kevin Mack. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to fast forward to about 2005, 2005, 2006. Running back Jamal Lewis. Remember him? He got convicted. He went to jail for being a liaison in a drug deal. Y'all remember that? Y'all stuck around for that, didn't y'all? Dante Stallworth went to jail, killed someone, ran them over, drunk driving. Y'all remember that? Tried, convicted, suspended, and came back. But y'all still stayed. Am I right? Am I wrong? Yes, you did. Most recently, Kareem Hunt. Y'all saw the video. Y'all seen what he did. He kicked a woman. Kicked the shit out of her. I'll eat that dollar. Kicked a female. And it's on camera. He did his time, right? Y'all stuck around. Y'all stayed. So all those offenses, and this is the one that gets y'all off the wagon. I bet you a lot of y'all are still Ohio State fans, right? After all the dirt and all that, and I want to, I'm gonna leave Trustful alone. I'm gonna just go with the Urban Meyer stuff. My man protected a woman beater, but y'all still stuck around, right? Y'all are still Buckeye fans. Y'all still love y'all Buckeyes, right? Get the fuck out of my face with y'all bullshit. That's just how I feel. Deshaun's first game back, conveniently, is against the Houston Texans. I'm okay with that. The terms of his suspension, he has to seek counseling. He has to pay the fine. And his first week back will be, I believe, week 5-ish, somewhere in there. And sometime in October, he's allowed back in the facilities. A few weeks after that, he's allowed to practice with the team. And his return game is against the Houston Texans. So we got that out of the way. Week 13 against Houston. I actually want to take my vacation that week, and I want to fly down, and I want to throw on my Browns, my Deshaun Watson jersey, and go down to Houston. Anybody who down to travel, anybody who want to roll with me, let's talk about it. Hit me up.
I like we want to go. However, nigga, them tickets gonna be crazy.
we can get some good stuff out of that. But that's that, man. It's over, y'all. We can finally play some. We can finally concentrate on the football side of this. We can finally care about the games. I don't care about preseason. I care about it, but I don't care about it. I can give a shit. I'll eat that dollar as well. About what the final score is.
Can we play with them on Madden? Like, is he gonna be on Madden?
I'm not sure. Anybody who's playing Madden early, is he available to play? I hope that by the time I get home and they don't, I think, you know what, maybe this week, because I think the roster updates happen on Tuesdays. Maybe by the time I get home tomorrow, I'll start my season, have him there, or we'll see. I think with the suspended guys, I think they leave him suspended for however many games. I'll see. I'll let you know tomorrow.
They probably got him on the bench, but you could probably change him on the depth chart.
Yeah. Jacoby Brissett is going to be the starter. I'll get to that. But last week, the Browns played their first preseason game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They won, but who cares? Nobody cares about the scores of preseason games. Unless you're the Baltimore Ravens, who haven't lost a preseason game in like 6 years or something like that, and they're really keeping count. So what, are they gonna get a ring for that? That's what I want to know. But I took a few notes. I watched that game like maybe 4 or 5 times. That's the beauty of having my show. When I have it, I can watch the games and I can break them down. I don't have to do instant analysis. I can really sit down. I can really get in my football bag for y'all. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to give y'all my perspective, and I'm here to give y'all the real when it comes to it. The first thing that I noticed, Deshaun Watson was noticeably rusty, and he was rusty as he should have been. My man's hadn't played a game in 18 months. He hasn't played a live game in 18 months. He was rusty. He looked very, very rusty. I was like, that first pass is like, I got to get on the same page. Anthony Schwartz did drop one. I'm gonna get to him too. But my guy looked rusty. And now that we know how many games he's going to be out, we can get Jacoby Brissett ready. I don't think he's playing this week. I think we're going to see a lot of Joshua Dobbs, who I love, and Josh Rosen this week, because we're doing joint practices with the Philadelphia Eagles. So we won't see many of the starters. Myles Garrett is still away from the team for personal reasons. I think it's like, all right, man, we got your bag. You know, you one of the best in the league. Just stay in shape and get ready. Just be here next week or be here by August 30th. Losing Nick Harris is a big blow. Nick Harris, the center. We lost him on the second play of the game. Holy moly. It was crazy because that's about right when I turned to the game. Because I was out for a minute and I came home and was trying to get everything together and turned it on. And it's like, all right, it's a commercial. Why is it a commercial this early? Thinking that we scored. And they're bringing a card on for Nick Harris. So that one hurts. But you know what I always say, next man up. Ethan Pochich is the next man up. The next man up after him was Dawson Deaton, who we lost in practice on Monday. So we're down 2 centers. So maybe JC Treader will come back. My initial thought was Treader. Then I was like, all right, we got Pochich and we got Deaton. So we may or may not need him. But now with Deaton going down, Treader might get a phone call. He's not doing anything. My man probably sitting at home playing Madden. Next thing, I saw our wide receiver room is paper thin. After Amari Cooper, Donovan People-Jones, and David Bell, we are thin. Anthony Schwartz can't catch a cold. Michael Woods II is a developmental prospect, and he was tearing it up in camp. But he's down with a hamstring injury. We'll see how he do when he gets back. And for the most part, after that, it's, I don't know, man. It's pick somebody who are those guys. There are a lot of guys. I'm particularly a fan of Mike Harley because he's a Hurricane. Yep, yes, sir. Hopefully he gets some time, and hopefully he can show and prove that he can ball and he can make a contribution to this team. But what I think is going to happen, I think Anthony Schwartz is going to make the team. If they can put him and let him return kicks and punts, he can have a spot on this team. I mean, the guy does have a lot of speed. He's the fastest guy on the team. So that's that. And it is put up a shut up time for Anthony Schwartz. Like, all right, we brought you in here. We signed you. We got you like I believe it was a 3rd round pick. And you have yet to do anything but be the cause of the play that injured Baker Mayfield last year. That was him on the other end of that, who ran the wrong route and Baker threw the interception, which caused him to make a tackle and bust his shoulder out of place. Yeah, that was Anthony Schwartz. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but if you don't know, now you know.
Nigga.
Next thing that I saw, Jerome Ford's performance clears the way for the Browns to move Kareem Hunt. Jerome Ford, rookie running back from Cincinnati. I saw what he can do last year at Cincinnati. He was about the only bright spot for them in the college football playoff against Alabama. What up, V? I see you. He was one of the bright spots, and he was the bright spot in this preseason game on the running back side. That goes to show that running back room, we have an awesome running back room, man. Salute to the running back room. Running back coach Stump Mitchell. That sounds like a running back name, don't it?
It definitely do.
That's a running back's name, boy. Hand off the Stump. And I did a little bit of research on Stump. Stump's been around the league for a little bit. He also was a running back for I believe the Cardinals back in the late 80s and early 90s. He's a small guy. He isn't like 5'9". He's a small, hits the name Stump, right? But with Jerome Ford playing like that, and he comes out this week and plays like this, and maybe in the third preseason game has another solid effort, Kareem Hunt can pack his bags and we can move him to wherever we need to move him to. That's how I see it. I love Kareem Hunt. I am a Kareem Hunt fan. He is a Cleveland boy. And I'm going to get to everybody like this whole who's from Cleveland, who's not from Cleveland. We'll talk about that towards the end of the show. But I like Kareem, but if we can move him, get a little bit of draft capital, maybe get us another number 2 wide receiver or another wide receiver through here, then I'm okay with that. I'm not mad about it. But we'll see what Andrew Berry does. Andrew Berry, I trust whatever Andrew Berry does. If he doesn't trade Kareem, fine. If he trades him, fine. I trust AB's judgment. Martin Emerson could be a steal in this draft. Y'all don't know who Mark Emerson is. He was the one who snatched the interception away from the receiver and got the pick 6 and switched the momentum of the whole game and got us the win. He's a dog. He can fit right in with Denzel, with Greedy, with Greg. I'm here for it. He can be one of those dogs. Josh Rosen actually looked like a quarterback for a change. Even though he was throwing against guys who are going to be working at Home Depot in 2 weeks, he actually looked like an NFL quarterback for the first time since he was drafted. And finally, I am not concerned with the defense because the guys didn't play. The dogs didn't play. I didn't see Miles out there. I didn't see Jadeveon out there. I don't think Jeremiah was out there. So I'm really not concerned with the defense. The defense. Hunt for Claypool, no thank you. I like Chase Claypool, but I'll be damned if I give y'all Kareem Hunt in Pittsburgh, Dave, so he could come back and run on us. Nah, we can trade him somewhere. I got to look at the schedule and see who we play in like 3 years, and maybe his skills will be a little bit diminished. So that's a no thank you trade. I mean, I heard something. Maybe
I don't think that'd be nice though.
Claypool is nice, yes, but no, I don't want to trade within the division. I'm good. I wouldn't trade him to Baltimore, Pittsburgh, or Cincinnati. And that would be me as a general manager. I'm not trading within the division. That will come back and bite you in the ass. I've seen it happen before. But those were the things that I picked up from this game. I mean, they won the game, but I really wasn't paying attention to the score. I don't care about the score in the preseason. I'm looking at position battles, and I'm looking at who looks sharp and who doesn't look sharp. I mean, wins and losses. Again, if they had a championship trophy for wins and losses in the preseason, I mean, hands down, it would be the Baltimore Ravens for the last 5 years. The NFL released half of its top 100 list. They released 100 through 51, and we have 3 players on that list so far. So let's give us a round of applause for these 3 guys. Denzel Ward in at number 87, Wyatt Teller in at number 83, and Joel Bitonio in at number 55. I am pumped about that. I'm happy about that because we're finally getting some respect in this league. I mean, one of the most talented rosters in the league, which is why I'm not too worried about not having Watson for 11 games. Nick Chubb has not been named yet, but you best believe he's gonna make that list. Amari Cooper, 9 times out of 10, is gonna make that list. And Myles Garrett is a sure shot to make that list. So we potentially have 6 guys that can make that list. I don't know. Jadeveon Clowney could be a dark horse. I don't know if Nick Harris would have made that list this year. I doubt it. I'm trying to think of who else would be on that list for us. I mean, if Deshaun Watson was active, he would probably be on that list. And if he plays these last 6 games, 5 games up to his potential, he'll be on that list next year. So again, man, shout out to Denzel Ward, shout out to Joel Bitonio, shout out to Wyatt Teller for making the top 100. And we'll be looking for Nick Chubb and Amari Cooper and Myles Garrett and possibly Jadeveon Clowney somewhere down the line. I'm excited. That was the football stuff. Let me give me a sip of water here. The Browns' next game is Sunday at 1 against the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't expect to see any of the starters out there. I mean, Kevin Stefanski already he already said, like, we won't see Jacoby this week. We won't see Jacoby in the preseason. They're going to be getting him ready for Carolina. Speaking of Carolina, guess who won the starting job in Carolina? Baker Mayfield. Anybody out there who's surprised? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. You know what I forgot to get to? Let me get to these. September the 10th is going down the Trappy Bowl. Yes, indeed, at the Lost Nation Sports Park out in Willoughby. I will be leading my team to the championship this time around. And I'm going to look good doing it. You got my game cleats? Let me show y'all my cleats. This is what I got for the game. Y'all see that? Yeah. Y'all know I got to keep it fresh. Y'all know I got to keep it fly because I'm a fly dude. So those are going to be the game cleats. Y'all need to come out for Trappy Sports Day, man. It's going to be a good time. We got 4 teams instead of 2. That's why I'm confident in my team, because I know a lot of the guys on the other teams might be falling out after one game. I'm going to be ready to play 2. I'm already getting myself prepared to play 2. So y'all get out there for that. And also, September the 24th. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Lex Vegas presents Unapologetically Funny. It's going to be at the Old World Tavern on 185th in Euclid. It's free, but y'all can donate to Lex Vegas. It's Cash App. Y'all see it up there. September 24th at 8 p.m. Who's going to be on that show, Tim?
Well, you know, yours surely is going to be on that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Along with I Holla, Big Chevy Terrell,
Yes, sir.
Ebony Timberlake, who just had the lingerie in comedy last night.
Big shout out to Ed. Listen, I'm married, but damn, Ebony. I'm married, but shit.
We got
$2 more.
Right.
My wife is going to kill me.
For sure, you about to die tonight, nigga. That's over with. How do I say goodbye? But we also got Anthony Mayo on that motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Lil Daddy.
All right.
And it's hosted by Gene Miller. Shout out to Gene.
Gene is coaching the team that we're facing off against first in the Trappy Bowl. I just wanted to just get that out there. No hard feelings, Gene, but I'm player coach. I'm doing my player coach now. No hard feelings, but I'm coming for heads, necks. I'm pause. But I'm coming, I'm out here. I'm ready to play. But that, again, September the 24th, that's gonna be a good time. I'm coming. I gotta work that night, but I'm coming. I'll be there. I'm gonna show up, but I'm gonna have to leave early. Hopefully, I'll be call Yo said and Ebony said, and the people that I actually know. like know and have had a laugh with, and get an opportunity to support y'all and see y'all do y'all thing. Speaking of Ebony, she also has a show here at Redline. Her and Precious.
Yes, sir.
Medium Ratchet, Sunday nights, 9:30 to 10:30. If y'all didn't catch their first show, it's available here on the Redline page, the YouTube and the Facebook, and all of everywhere else that we are at. Shout out to them for that, man. That's dope. Also, next Thursday is going down. I will be joining my brother Lex Vegas in the Battle with the Sexes on the Lex Vegas show. So y'all get a double dose of me next week. I also have a guest next week. My guy YP is coming through. His album drops next Friday. I'm going to have him in here. We're going to talk that album. We're going to talk music because he's a real music head. His ears is almost as good as mine. I'll say that. I got the best ears in the city. It's soft flex. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the NBA schedules come out. It was released yesterday. Our Cleveland Cavaliers have 9 nationally televised games this year. I'm excited about that. We open up against Toronto. I'll get to you can leave that up. We open up against Toronto. Our home opener is against the Washington Wizards. The Cavaliers also, we have 2 games on TNT against the Lakers and the Grizzlies, 3 games on ESPN those against the Hornets, the Celtics, and the 76ers, and 4 games on NBA TV. I'm surprised they even consider NBA TV as national TV since it's not in everybody's homes. But those games, we got the Clippers, Brooklyn, Miami, and Brooklyn again. And they are actually some projections I saw, they have the Cavs winning 44 games, which I did the calculations and I looked at all the other projections. That has us in the play-in tournament, which is the 7th seed. I think they can be a little bit better than that. And it all depends on what Brooklyn does this year. If Kyrie and Ben and if KD is there. Because the Nets don't have a lot of national TV games this year. They cut their games in half. They went from like 26 last year and only have 13 this year. So that is contingent on whether Kevin Durant is there or not. They're anticipating that. All right. Nationally, let's look at it. Opening night, the tip-off in the NBA. We're going to open with the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Eastern Conference champions Boston Celtics. That's Tuesday, October the 18th. The second half of that doubleheader, the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron in year 20, going up against the defending champion Golden State Warriors. I'm excited for that. Year 20 for LeBron. How about that? Wednesday, October 19th, the Knicks and Grizzlies, and followed by a rematch of the Western Conference semifinals with the Dallas Mavericks and the Phoenix Suns. Thursday, October 20th for TNT doubleheader. The Bucks take on the 76ers, and then we have the Battle of LA, the Clippers and the Lakers. And Friday, October the 21st, the Celtics take on the Heat, and the Nuggets take on the Golden State Warriors. I'm looking forward to that Nuggets-Warriors game just because I know Jamal Murray is back. I watched some video of Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray looks great. Jamal Murray is outside. And if Jamal Murray is healthy, and if Michael Porter Jr. is healthy, and Nikola Jokic is playing like the 2-time MVP that he is, the Denver Nuggets are going to be a team for y'all to look out for. All right, let's get to Christmas Day. And they kind of leaked this early, the Christmas Day schedule. The noon game, the Philadelphia 76ers take on the New York Knicks. Listen, NBA, nobody cares about the Knicks anymore. Can y'all please stop putting the Knicks on TV? We're tired of stop trying to shove the Knicks down everybody's throat. Nobody cares about the Knicks except for the few of those in New York City. But outside of New York, nobody cares. The 2:30 game, LeBron and the Lakers go to Dallas to take on Luka and the Magic. The 5 o'clock game is probably going to be the one of the two marquee games. The Milwaukee Bucks take on the Boston Celtics in a rematch of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Bucks feel like they have something to prove. They feel like they would have beat the Celtics if Chris Middleton had not got injured. This is the one right here, though. Prime time, 8 o'clock. Memphis Grizzlies travel out to take on the defending champion Golden State Warriors. Those dudes have been talking trash to each other since that series ended, so we ready for that one. And to finish off Christmas Day at 10:30, the Phoenix Suns take on the Denver Nuggets. That's cool. And also the NFL got a full slate of games that day too. So it's going to be NBA, NFL. I think I'm going to have to get 2 TVs and set them up so I can watch both. Because I don't know if one of my TVs got picture-on-picture. If not, I'm sure going to find out that day. I might even throw the projector screen up. Who knows? Let's see. Martin Luther King Day. That's another big day. Who we got there, Tim? Martin Luther King Day, full slate, 1 o'clock. The Celtics take on the Hornets at 1, at 3:30. The Heat take on the Hawks. That's pretty dope. They have the Hawks, Atlanta, Martin Luther King. Phoenix takes on Memphis at 6. That's pretty cool. You got them in Memphis. And then 10:30, the Rockets. Why? Against the Lakers. How the hell did Rockets get an MLK game?
Houston, that's a big black place.
For the strippers. Also, the NBA, there will be no games on election day for whatever reason. I don't know. I mean, whatever. All right, man. But where we at in time? All right, let's go. We're gonna run through these and then we getting the hell out of here. I gotta go to work. Where am I at? Let's go to verses. Swiss Beats and Timbaland are suing Triller for $28 million for the versus deal. So sad to hear, but I have an article here. It says, in 2020, Versus became a force to be reckoned with for music fans, especially in hip-hop. The platform, launched by Swiss Beats and Timbaland, produced battles between RZA and DJ Premier, Teddy Riley, and Babyface. How did they land on those two? Oh, that's the one highlighted. Fabulous and Jadakiss, DMX, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, and 2 Chainz. Millions of viewers tuned in concurrently to watch great artists flex their catalogs against each other with plenty of pageantry. How did they leave out Sean Garrett and The Dream is beyond me. That was one of the most entertaining battles that I've ever seen. Come on, phone, don't act like this. Now my phone want to act crazy. Here we go. Okay. At the top of 2021, Swiss and Tim cashed in on that opportunity as the Triller Network acquired the platform for a reported mid-8-figure sum. The 2 super producers shared equity with past participant, making a reported 43 artists happy. While Swiss and Timbaland remained in the mix with the new ownership, Versus had a banner 2021. The battles between the Locks and Diplomats was still the greatest, and that was the peak. KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane, the 3 6 Mafia, and Bone Thugs and Harmony became top hip hop stories for 2021. However, they went to all of that to get to the however. A lawsuit filed yesterday alleges that Tim and Swiss have not been paid since January 2022. They are seeking $28 million. To date, Triller has failed and refused to make payment to Swiss Beats and Timbaland of past due sums, and owing, reads the suit. The Washington Post reports. Per terms of their deal, Swiss and Timbo were expected to receive payment, the first at closing and another shortly after, 2 more on the 1st and 2nd anniversaries of the deal. They report that the 2 founders were expecting $9 million in payments by March 17th of this year at the latest, followed by $500,000 going over to Tim and Swiss respectively every month for 10 months, with conditions that could accelerate those payouts. The 2 artists accused Triller of failing to deliver on these payments. How funny is that? That a couple of weeks ago, there are a bunch of creators that have this suit out on Triller for non-payment. And that's small money. But now here we go. We got this big platform in Versus, which is a highly popular platform, and y'all not even paying the money out. So that tells me that one, Triller is getting ready to be out of here. They're going to probably file bankruptcy or something like that. And Swiss and Tim are going to have to take Versus elsewhere unless they put it back on Instagram. But then they won't make any money off of it. You do things to go and make money. There are a lot of people that are mad that they sold to Triller. But in the deal, I believe they became part owners of Triller. I think that's what it was. But a lot of people are saying, well, they shouldn't have sold it to me, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. They gave this thing out for free, and it's like, all right, there are certain artists that we would love to have on this platform who weren't going to do it unless they were going to put some money behind it. Let's turn this thing up a notch, and everybody's allowed to come outside now, and let's get busy. I mean, and that's that. I mean, and hopefully this thing gets resolved. I really hope this thing gets resolved because I want another Versus. We haven't had a proper Versus in months, and I guess now we know why. In other happier news, salute and rest in peace to the late great Nipsey Hussle. He received a star on the Walk of Fame on August the 15th, this past Monday, which was his 37th birthday. Would have been his 37th birthday. This is an awesome thing, man. Hometown boy, LA guy, getting that star on that Walk of Fame. It's sad. It's bittersweet. He got a star, but he's not here to enjoy it. Any hip hop heads, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know the impact that Nip had. I'll be the first to say I wasn't a huge fan of the music, but I recognized the music. I know how dope the music was, and I knew what else that he stood for. I knew he stood for building up his neighborhood and buying the block. You know, that's what a lot of the street guys in their neighborhoods, they want to do. They want to get money, want to make a come up, and they want to buy the block back, right? And that's what he did, and that was something that he was doing up until his untimely death. So again, man, salute and rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. And finally, one more salute, Machine Gun Kelly. Why am I saluting Machine Gun Kelly, you ask? My man sold out First Energy Stadium. 55,000 people. That is significant. He grew up here. Well, he lived here. He made his name here. I remember when he worked at the airbrush shop down in Tower City. I remember him rapping against and battling dudes in front of Tower City. Just knowing where he started from and playing at Peabody's and playing at the Fantasy and playing at the Symposium. I'm not sure if he played the Rhythm Room. The Rhythm Room might have been gone. I'm trying to think of what other venues. The Beachland Ballroom was another venue. The Odeon may or may not have still been standing. He may have played the Top of the Flats and a lot of those clubs that were out back then. But that is a huge deal. And there are a lot of y'all out there that are hating on that. And y'all should be ashamed. Well, he's not from Cleveland. He's from Shaker. Well, okay. Let's play this game. You want to play this game with me, Tim?
I'm with it.
Since Machine Gun Kelly is not from Cleveland. He's from Shaker. That makes Kid Cudi not from Cleveland. That makes Kareem Hunt not from Cleveland. That makes Terry Rozier not from Cleveland. NBA star Terry Rozier. Y'all claim LeBron and y'all claim Steph Curry being from Akron, but Steph Curry was just born there. His dad, they moved. He got traded. Steph was born and they got traded. He got traded to Charlotte. So he says he's from Charlotte. He's a hometown boy from Charlotte. Listen.
Halle Berry from Bedford.
Halle Berry's from Bedford.
What's the dude from the Chiefs?
Travis Kelce's from Cleveland Heights. Jason Kelce's from Cleveland Heights. I'm trying to think of who else out here. No, I think Mickey and Cortez Bay, the boxing brothers, are actually Cleveland boys. They was fighting down in like Fairfax, one of those gyms down there. But the point I'm trying to say is, listen, Mitch Trubisky is from Mentor. Good looking out, Chris. Denzel Ward is from Macedonia. Point I'm trying to make is, shut up. Stop trying. Who the hell are y'all to try to gatekeep who's from Cleveland and who's not from Cleveland? Half of y'all trying to get the hell out of here. Y'all want to be from Atlanta and New York so bad. But y'all want to try to gatekeep who's from Cleveland, who is and who's not from Cleveland. Man, get out of here with that. I can't stand that. Thank you. I'm happy for Machine Gun Kelly. I think he's now sold out every major venue in Cleveland. He sold out the Agora. He sold out the House of Blues. He sold out Wolfstein, and now he sold out Quicken Loans or Rocket Mortgage. Sorry. And now he sold out First Energy. I don't think he's played that progressive. Come to think about it, I don't think there's been too many concerts at Progressive. I know Elton John just played there. Somebody just played there.
I had my prom there.
Really?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun?
Hell yeah. She was fun as fuck.
I need like $2, man. You've been over there going, no, it's like, hey, I need to slide that jar over to you.
I mean, I only said nigga. You said nigga was legal.
It is legal. It's legal. All right, and before we get out of here, last thing, round of applause for our first place Cleveland Guardians. Holy moly. Wow. How about that? First place. Now I'm going to go to a game and I'm going to jinx it. Watch the game that I go to that starts a losing streak. Watch.
I mean, you turned on the Browns game and Harris got hurt. So, I mean, yeah, you can't go.
He was hurt before I turned on. He was hurt before I turned the game on.
You thought about turning it on.
No, Josh McDaniels is from Canton. Just want to throw that out there. Trying to think of who else. Man, I'm about to play this game. We're getting out of here, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to another episode of Club Pizzle. Make sure y'all tune in next week, man. Y'all get a double dose from me. I'll be on the Lex Vegas show doing the Battle with the Sexes at 7 o'clock. And at 9, I'm going to be joined by my guy, YP. We're going to talk about his new album, Therapy Sessions. It'll be in y'all phones next Friday. Also, my guy, Waverly West, he drops a video tomorrow at noon, and his album drops on August the 21st. That's Wave Runner 3. Yes, sir. Got to plug my people. I do it for free. I do it for the culture. Y'all ain't got to slide me nothing to promote y'all. I will promote y'all. Send me y'all whatever y'all got going, and I will promote it. Trying to think of what else. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Hope everybody have a good weekend. Please, drinking. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to have sex, wrap it up. We need no more badass kids out here. Y'all know what it is, man. Always protect your peace, protect your energy. The message is more important than the messenger. And creators, be great. Stay positive. Because negative energy is trash.
Guess who got his swagger back? Riding on my high horse, yeah, without the MAGA hat. Photo shoot fresh, gon' taking pictures. Damn, I look good in these washed denim sixes. Cop me a pair and a pair for the missus. If she want it, she can get it, cause I got it, it ain't tricking. Niggas pocket watching, getting all up in their feelings. Like my nigga Nova said, why you all in my business? Funny style rappers, yeah, I heard your little disses. Shooting at a moving target, niggas aiming and they missing. Spending all that time clout chasing